Welcome to this webinar on the European Commission's Circular Economy Action Plan.
We do need to remember that the circular economy is wider than waste prevention and increasing recycling. It encompasses eco-design, eco-labelling, clean production, supporting reuse and repair. Circular economy can support Ireland's economic recovery, and we all have an important part to play.
Circular economy goes far beyond just waste. Pretty much all aspects of public policy have a role to play, including transport, forestry, agriculture, water, marine planning, enterprise, energy, land use planning, tourism, rural development, just to name a few.
In this specific time, the Circular Economy Action Plan is part of a much broader programme, the European Green Deal, which the von der Leyen Commission proposed when they took office in late 2019. And the European Green Deal, as it says there on the graphic, is about transforming the entire European economy for a sustainable future. And the Circular Economy Action Plan is very much a cornerstone of that, ensuring that there's a competitive but also sustainable, socially and environmentally sustainable future within the planetary boundaries for the European Union.
The ambition of the circular economy is for a cleaner and more competitive Europe. And there are opportunities indeed for a cleaner and more competitive Irish economy if we set ourselves up in terms of how we manage our policy, legislation and supporting initiatives.
So one thing I think is really important is this narrative, what was said now. So not to think about what we have to fight against or what we have to sacrifice, but really the whole story is around the quality of life. How to maintain at least the quality of life, because in this part of the world we have high quality of life.
The framework that we now have gives us a great opportunity to move forward, and I'm really excited about the opportunity that Ireland has to get this right from the start. In fairness, I think we've taken the first steps, which is looking at the waste side of it, and now we're poised to have something very comprehensive that's in line with the rest of Europe in order to deliver competitive advantage to Ireland and deliver improved well-being and prosperity for citizens by becoming a leader in this particular space.
But we need to shift the focus from what we do with the stuff that people throw away to look at all stages of the economic cycle and ensure that materials are used as efficiently as possible. So in developing a new waste strategy for Ireland, we're focusing on how we keep resources in use for as long as possible, on extracting the maximum value from them while in use, and then recovering and regenerating products and materials at the end of each service life. So in this context, things like waste prevention take on a much more significant role in overall waste policy, where waste collection and treatment would have dominated previously. We're conscious too that like climate action, the transition to a circular economy requires significant action by every citizen, every business and every organisation. So yes, on the one hand, the circular economy offers a sustainable lifestyle, reduced environmental impact and lower household bills. Getting there will require individual and organisational behavioural change. The intention would be that we would have a full public consultation. We have been very keen, as I was saying earlier on, to ensure that we have proper, really meaningful stakeholder engagement on developing the waste strategy. And it would be our intention that we would continue that into the development of a whole of government circular economy strategy later in the year. We have the benefit of having the OECD assist us in a kind of an appraisal of how circular economy is being translated into public policy action in Ireland at the minute. So we should have the benefits of that to inform our whole of government strategy later in the year. But yes, fully committed to public consultation and stakeholder engagement.
And for me, the critical issue with policy is to incentivize businesses in order to make life easier for the consumer or for the end user, so that we create with the circular economy system a model that means choosing the circular option is not a difficult choice to make. It's not a more expensive choice to make. It's not something that's for the privileged, middle class, well-off people to be choosing their organic products or their sustainable products, but that actually that we communicate this as something that makes the sustainable option available to everybody, because that's the goal in terms of sustainable development, and that's what we need to achieve in order to get buy-in and put people at the heart of the transition. And I believe that the action plan gives us a great bedrock to justify creating a system that delivers on that.
And it is more about connecting the dots, not building another structure, but really what we are doing right now. I believe in that. And then what you can do within your environment through your network is what brings impact. So circular economy platform is welcoming everyone, but on the other hand, really connecting and working on the ground is what makes an impact. So one thing that was mentioned before, and it was about consumption and production. We have SDGs, and SDG 12 is so nice because it is saying exactly that: sustainable production and consumption. Now we are producing less and consuming less on a global level. So don't forget that this is what we wanted and this is what we committed to. So this recovery should not go, from our perspective, in the direction produce more and consume more, but do it in a more sustainable way, in a way that we will preserve our resources and that the society as such can thrive.
If I was to take three of the many points that were made, I really heard a lot of positivity towards what the new Circular Economy Action Plan can bring for Ireland, both from an environmental perspective, social perspective and an economic perspective. That really for us to act now is a key point for us. But however, we need to know this can't be done in isolation. There's very much a call for collaboration, co-creation in order to make this a success, and very much then also tied into the green economic recovery, and that out of the current stressful and tough times that we're having, that really the Circular Economy Action Plan is in many ways a roadmap that we can start to pick up and run with. And I think in these times that's a very positive thing to have. So just to conclude by thanking everybody for their contributions.